Oh, loser side.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah, Joey. I seen him play Joey, and Joey's a tough guy to beat. But I saw him putting some pressure on him, running a few balls out.
That's the point.
Yeah.
You got to put pressure on the champ.
Yeah.
You can tell this guy hits the ball good, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting ready for my next match too. Yeah. I end up playing Landon Hollingsworth.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, so I drew Joey first round.
Oh man, you had a sweet draw, huh?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I really got lucky.
You really got lucky. Right?
That's okay. That's how it goes sometimes.
That's
you know,
right.
I'm gonna play my game, and
that's it.
All I can do.
I love hearing that. That's all you could do.
Yeah.
Just play your game. You can't play nobody else's game. B Wizzy's gonna scratch.
Scratched in the corner.
Oh boy.
Tough way to start.
What are you doing? All right, I'm very. Yeah, I love seeing new players. That's the main reason why we bring the JIC. You know, I want to bring it all over America, you know, to where the kids are.
Yeah.
I don't want to go where the kids are not. I want to go where the kids are, so they show up and they have a chance, you know?
Yeah, I agree. I think there was a few kids from Quad Cities that should have came down and played.
Yeah,
they didn't
I heard
end up
that.
coming down.
I'm going to say it again. We tried to go to Minnesota. We keep trying to go.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are not – they're not working with us, so we can't make it happen.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Yeah, they need to get it together.
I agree. I think some of those guys up in the Quad Cities, man, they play fantastic.
Listen, my ex-partner's from the Quad Cities. He was Bo Runnigan. He was out there from Minnesota. He's out there with Jesse Engel and those guys.
Oh, yeah.
Those guys can play some pool.
Oh, they definitely can.
My man, Michael Perrin Jr., all
he
those guys.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I know all them guys.
Yeah.
Those guys can play.
Yeah, Minnesota's where it's at.
Yeah,
Minnesota, Wisconsin, you know, all those places where, you know, the weather gets bad.
Where it's cold in the winter.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's where all those good players come out. And that's just how it is.
That's facts.
They play all the time.
Yeah.
They're fantastic. They've been playing since they were, you know, a youngin'.
Yeah.
And that's how they've been good, you know.
Exactly.
But it's a lot of hard work, a lot of table time.
Yeah, you're not going to get it staying home by yourself.
I agree.
You know what I mean? You got to get out there.
Well, and you got to play people. You know, that's the biggest thing. You know,
I say it. You can't sharpen the steak knife with a butter knife.
I agree.
You got to. It takes another steak knife.
Yeah.
All right, B-Wiz, long one ball.
It's a tough one ball.
Yeah. Let's see if he moves. Yeah, head moved a little bit.
Hit it pretty good though.
Yeah.
Spun it in. I saw the stroke veered off a little bit to the left, but made no big deal.
Yeah.
It's gonna hit this probably center ball. I'd say go around 2 rails. Center table.
Yeah, center table. If he gets center table, he could be out.
Yeah.
Because he just pockets that 3 ball, 3 leads to the floor, and he's gone.
Yeah, I think I'd just try and play this natural. I think some players might try and draw this to the side rail, but I think that's too much work.
A lot of times people do that. He can just go under. The tangent line will lead him under the 9.
I totally
You know,
agree.
but you got your speed has to be good.
You got to see it.
Speed has to be good. If your speed's no good.
Oh, he hit it a little hard.
See what I'm saying?
Put a lot of spin on that ball, too. I wouldn't have put that much spin on there.
That's what happens sometimes.
But he's still fine. You know, follows it up to the middle of the table again. Maybe not that far.
Yeah. Nah, he's a shooter, so he can take his time, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I would take a few extra seconds here just to steady myself, especially after that shot. You know, make sure I stay down and make this ball. Worry about position later.
That's the difference.
I agree.
Because you don't make them balls and you clean up all the tough shots.
Yep.
You leave the cherry picking for your opponent.
Yep.
That's a good recovery.
Right,
that's a good recovery shot. Yep. And that's the one thing I think, like on a tight diamond, like a 4 1/4, you can't really shoot those recovery shots like that.
Yeah.
You got to stay in line.
Well, I've been having trouble spinning the balls. Like, I can't really spin the balls. I feel like they don't go when you spin them. Like, you really got to hit them pure.
No, you got to hit them pure. Yeah, I agree with that. You do have to hit them pure.
It's a little tricky shot here. It's not one that you can really hold, but to go across is kind of flirting with that 5 ball.
You got to let it go.
Yeah.
You got to let it go.
Yeah.
The thing that
one
of the things that I learned,
you can't hold that ball.
Yes, that's the problem. Is that you got to pick a good rail target so that you know that you 100% know where the cue ball is going. Right there, you guessing if I hit it, so if I hit it. That's what gets you in trouble.
That's a good idea, right there.
That's what gets you in trouble.
See, I'm no master player, obviously,
it's
but
all good.
and it's just working on my game every day, trying to see the stuff that I'm doing wrong.
That's how you improve.
Is the most important. I think people just sometimes when they come to the practice table, they're not really practicing the shots they need to practice.
Nobody wants to practice what they don't do good.
Oh, I agree.
That's what it is.
And that's why I think like people never practice kicking. They never practice banking unless they're messing around, just slamming the balls around the table.
I agree.
But that doesn't build up any consistency,
Right.
And I play a lot of one pocket.
Yeah.
So
that's
banking's such a huge thing, and you have to stay down and
everything,
stroke it well, just like everything.
You have to learn how to massage the ball.
Oh yeah.
Which quadrant of the ball you're gonna cut.
Yeah.
Where's it gonna go? Yeah. It teaches a lot. If you have, I'm gonna say this for my purists in the chat room. If you have your stroke developed and it's an advanced stroke, and you can depend on it, then you can start messing around with one pocket. Because one pocket, you do bunt balls a lot.
For one pocket, I really wouldn't say I'd say don't start even playing one pocket until you've mastered, but until you're a pretty good 8-ball and 9-ball player.
Yeah. So you know what you're doing. You have a consistent, repeatable stroke.
Yeah.
If you have a good pre-shot routine, they do it. But the difference, one pocket in my days and one pocket in your days.
Oh, it's so much more aggressive these days.
It's super aggressive.
Yeah.
These look at Fedor.
Tony's one of the best offensive one-pocket players in the world, man, if not the best.
Tony is the best, bro.
I think
I don't care what they say. And here's the proof of the pudding. All these guys are saying Fedor can beat Tony in one pocket, right? Fedor wants a ball.
When they came here for the Midwest Billiards Expo, they were gambling, and Federer was scared, man.
Yeah, he's scared.
And he's not scared all the time of anybody. Not just anyone scares Federer. It was crazy to watch.
And somebody was arguing with me. They was like, Federer's the best player on the planet. I said, no, he's not. He's not better than Filler right now. And they say, yes, he is. I said, well, then he'd have the awards to prove it. They say, well, he was in Russia and he couldn't play. He couldn't get there and play. It's all good.
All right. Thank you very much.
All right. You got it, bro. Well, anyway, I'll take Filler right now until Fedor takes that crown. Until he takes the crown. Right? Well, let's go anyway. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in, hanging out. Appreciate you guys. Brent Worth. Hanging in. Looking to make quick work of this rack. Let's see if he can take it down. And that's a good one there. Brent gets on the board first. He's by the score of 1-0. This is a race to 7, guys. So, Brent with a 1-0 lead. Thank you. Okay. 0. Fine.
Jerseys and tickets and everything. Oh my. We only have 3 jerseys here.
That's all good.
And bigger size. It's 3 extra large and 1 2X. Or 2 extra large and 1.
Good.
2
Good.
extra large and 1 2X.
Good. Good. I'm out. All right, Brent Worth looking at the 1 ball. Slice dice. Cut this in. Go right at. Yeah, Jim B. Wizzy is in the house for sure. And looking for the cut angle. Cut in, up and down. Handle his business. That's a good cut. He needs this ball to bounce. A little bit of hampered joint. Oh. Sorry about that, guys. Had to just find a chord for the computer. We're good. Oh, Dalton. I spelled it wrong? Oh, the name. Oh, Bo. The name is Dalton. Roadhouse. Let's go. You know what? That's not a bad hit right there. Tell yourself, I'll take that. Give it up unless it gets to the rail. Opportunity for Dalton. Opportunity knocks. Oh, boy. No, you don't want to do that. That's the thing. That's what I'm talking about. You cannot, don't leave them the little fish hook, man. B Wizzy takes that game. He's up 2-0. Racing to 7. Yeah, Jennifer. B Wizzy is in the house. I like it though, man. You know, my guy Dalton. I love it. I love new players. I love that they getting out and coming out and play. You know, Iowa, they put forth. We probably got like 30 new players out here. I love it, man, and I love this place. Big Dogs is where it's at. Big shout out to the owners, treating us fantastic, and this place is really nice. And I've been some places, so if you haven't been out here, come on out. Hey, thank you, Jennifer. I figure it's cool, you know. Figure we can read it, so if we can read it, then it's okay. All right, an opportunity for Mr. Wiz, Representative Predator Q's Risky Shots, Kennedy Inc., and Mom and Pop Wizzy in the house. And this is the one, you got to hit this ball clean. You don't want to get stuck on that 4. You got to hit this ball clean. So we'll see. There we go. Brentworth. Get off that 5. All right, we have action. He has room. All right, shot on the 4. Nice shot. Elementary, my dear Watson. Here we go. He just has to figure out what's he gonna do. He wanted to come a little, need a little more. He can still cut this in, but cue ball's gonna come almost to where he's staying right now. He said, I'm going for the safety. Doesn't get there. Now, the thing that's good about it is Dalton. You're going to have the way to kick it. Yes, you did, Mary. It was a great match, too. You missed it. You know what? That's not bad. And you know what? I kind of like this shot because he puts Brent in a position where Brent has to make a move. He can't just lay up on the ball. All right, get him with a nice return and safety. Wow, it's still, we got to show me a stroke here. Show me a good one, too. All right, Mr. B. Wizzy, what you got? Oh, boy, how did he hit it? Whoa. Whoa. That's a strong shot there by Brent. Still a little short. You know, if he just, you know, he comes to the rail with that ball, they've been cake. You see, that's what happens. Now, this it's not a hanger. You can hit this ball and it bounces right up and leaves the incoming guy a shot. Good shot there by Dalton. All right, 2-1, having fun. Race to 7. It's the JIC stop number 7, live from Big Dogs in Des Moines, Iowa. The gentleman racking the balls right now is Mr. Dalton. The name's Dalton, and he's playing Brent. Be Wizzy. Race to 7. Once again, sponsors out there, if you didn't catch that last match, you should, you gotta, I don't know what's going on, but Yesenia Morset is in the house. Maybe she has sponsors looking at her already. I don't know, but somebody needs to open up their eyeballs. All right, Mr. Dalton, let me see the break, baby. Nice little snap. 8-ball falls. Looking for a shot on the 2-ball. That was a strong shot. He can get out here. Oh, that's where you don't want to be. Clean shot. Opportunity is knocking. This young man starting to come alive. I love it. All right. Let's see if he goes under the 9 or goes on top of the 9. Yeah. Just doesn't want to get flat. He needs the angle to come back down table. Money in the bank. Good rock. I like that he's making sure that he has a good angle. There we go. 2-2. Race to 7. B Wizzy versus Dalton. Is it just me? I was going to say, if he breaks with his shooting cue too, I'm going to be like, oh no. That was a strong break, too. That 1 ball falls. He's off to the races. opportunity. All right. Float this ball back and forth. It gets on that 3 ball. That's what he needs. Let's see. Now he knows if he cuts this ball inside, that cue ball's coming right towards the corner. So he has to make some kind of adjustment. Let's see what he does. Yeah. See, he was in the middle of shots. What's up, Steven? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I like the way this gentleman strikes the ball. You have to be here by 12, Duncan. I think the players' meeting's at 12. Making sure he doesn't run into the 9. Get himself stuck here. There's a lot of blockers here. It's going to require some precise. How do you hit it, baby? How'd you hit it? Now, has to get back down on that 6. It's a slight angle. $12 Duncan. If I was here, just be here by 11. You'll be okay. All right, he's got to let it go. Nice shot. Man, I like this guy's game. Just lets this center pocket fade to the other rail. Get a good shot on the 8. No. He did all the work, man. This is okay. Put a little inside on this to keep this below the top of the table. Good shot there by B Wizzy. All right, 3-2. What you want to do? You are watching the JIC, baby. Just gonna make sure that the music's not playing under this time. Make sure everything is all right. I don't think we got any music playing, but we'll see. All right, Brent, worth to break. All right, cue ball a little loose. Looking for a shot, and he gets one. So I think he bumps to 7, gets it out the way, and he's off to the races. A good rock right there. Well, you know, you just think of it. Now he cuts this ball in the corner. I'm going home. Okay. Left him on the rail. Difficult. But I firmly believe that this young man can handle this. Bank the 2 back up the table. Never mind. Is he looking to put the 2 under? Okay. Now, I thought he would bank the 2 and put the cue ball under the 3-9. Maybe he's going the other way. Yeah, that's the shot. Oh. Yeah, almost got it there. Need a little more heat. As you guys can hear, that is thunder. That earthquake was brought to you by B Wizzy. Brent's nickname is B Rabbit. And he always says, they don't call me B Rabbit for nothing. Jump City. Opportunity. Dalton reminds me of the gentleman I used to play pool with in college. His name was Mark Scala. He's very unassuming, but the guy was a 100-ball runner easy. You know, the guy got out. It reminds me of this guy. Very nonchalant, you know, very cool. I like his little style, but the guy could play, just like this guy. I don't know where Dalton plays at, but it's obvious. Maybe his dad was a good pool player, but he, you know, the guy knows what he's doing. Three, racing to 7. There we go. Lots of top. English on that ball. This is going to be, he's going to outmove him here. No real open shot. Yeah, crafty little gentleman here. Good hit. Whoa. Looking for a freebie right there. Nice straight stroke. I don't think he got there. He's going to have to play rail first. Opportunity coming up for B. Wizzy. Now, the only thing about that parallel system, right? You have to keep your cue straight, and you have to get on. You have to stay on the line where you started. So if you're in the middle, you got to get there. Hey, Mitch, what's going on, my guy? Yeah, we're decent, bro. We're decent. Thank you for asking, my man. I appreciate you coming out from under the sanction or the sanctity of that video editing room. I know you've been in there a lot, my man, so I hope you're good too. The Wizzy with a chance to break this tie. Right on, Mitch. Good. Thanks, Ricky. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Mitch. You read my mind. I was just looking at some menus today. Looking at some menus today. Meanwhile, Brent is looking at the menu like, I'm going ahead 4-3, buddy. Once again, guys, that is not my stomach rumbling. That is thunder. Thank you, Mitch. All right, 43. Mr. B. Wizzy makes a move. Remember, guys, you want to help the JIC. There's only one way to do it. And there you go. Just ride in the stream. I would like the ticket, and a junior will contact you for sure. Tickets are $20. $10 goes to the junior. $10 goes to the JIC. You win a diamond table, a Littman light, and a set of Dynasphere balls. If you do not want that, we'll give you $5,000. Cash money. All right, so thank you, and we shall return to the action.
Hi, I'm back, everybody. Owen Pinkerton.
This guy's a professional. I like this guy. He says, "Hey, everybody, I'm back. I'm Owen Pinkerton, and I'm on the radio."
I love watching pool.
That's good stuff, man.
Whenever
Good
I watch
for you.
pool, I always I love Jeremy Jones.
Yeah, the king.
I love Billy and Cardona.
Oh man, you're naming the greats. Yep.
Grady Matthews.
Yeah. Old school Grady.
Yeah, old school Grady.
Yeah.
Love that southern draw. His voice is so sweet
Well,
to the
should
ears.
just shoot the surf.
Oh yeah, man,
That
it's
guy's
beautiful.
awesome.
He's a
Yeah.
great, and he was
Good
a great
for you.
one-pocket player
He
too.
was a fantastic one-pocket player.
That's why his knowledge of the game was just insanely good.
I like you, Owen. You know your stuff.
I really love. That's all I do. All I do is play pool.
That's what you do?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Give me some more kids like Owen, guys. If you guys are out there in the universe, come on down.
Yeah, I just played a match against Landon Hollingsworth. Tough opponent right there.
That
He
guy don't give up nothing, boy.
oh man, he beat me, and he beat me bad too. He really played well.
Yeah. No, he can do that.
I put him safe a couple of times, and that's one thing that I noticed about him that no one else does. He's a fantastic kicker, one of the best that I've seen.
Yeah.
There was a couple shots where he was playing the percentages fantastically.
Yeah, he does that.
He would kick behind a ball, but he'd hit it hard, so then balls would go, and then he'd make a ball.
Separation.
Yeah, and then he'd make a ball, and then he'd run out.
Yeah.
And that's hard to fade, you know, 'cause
yeah.
especially when you play a good safety.
Yeah, that's tough
You
action.
know?
You expect to get ball in hand
Oh,
or get
yeah.
rewarded.
You do.
And you don't get anything.
Yeah, it's tough, but that's how it is, you know.
Yeah,
That's how the pros
that's
play.
cool.
That's
Exactly.
and losing to him is only going to make me better for the next
Facts.
time, you know.
Because you don't lose, you learn, man. If
I
you
agree.
lose, you might as well stay home.
Well, and that's the nice thing about being, you know, younger, because a lot of the
Yeah.
people out here, like, they get very upset when they lose or when they do, but you have to lose.
You gotta lose, man.
You can't just win. No one wins
You
all the
gotta
time.
lose.
I agree.
You gotta lose. I love those guys who never lose.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you lose your whole mind. You can't do that, man.
You can't do that.
Can't
I
do
agree.
that. That's why I made the JIC, because you're gonna lose, and you get used to it.
Yeah.
You got to sit in an electric chair. A guy puts 5 racks on you. What you gonna do? You
Exactly.
gonna whine, or you can get up and put 7 on him?
Yeah.
That's
And
the difference.
that's a great thing that I learned from Niels Fyan. He does great
Oh,
YouTube
Terminator.
videos. The Terminator. Yeah, he does fantastic
Terminator.
videos for anyone
That
trying
guy's
to learn
mental
out
game
there.
is ridiculous.
It's fantastic, and he
Yeah.
sits in the chair just stone-faced, never shows any emotion.
Yep.
He always gets up, always has a great attitude about the game, and I think there should be more pro players out there like that. And
Nah, there should be more pro players out there who cry babies, so they can lose. And you can beat them up.
that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what
You
you're
know what I
saying.
mean? Exactly, man. You gotta. It's two sides to the coin, and that's the thing I said about the JIC too. Is like, this is not a participation trophy league. We get busy.
Yeah.
We are here for guys like you, guys who want to be professionals. This is the pathway.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing that I noticed when I went to APA Nationals.
Oh, nice, good for you.
And I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't very impressed with everything that they
Hey,
did.
I'll tell you this. Whether you was impressed with what they did or whatever, at least they have pool.
I agree.
You know
no,
what I
I
mean?
agree, and I
At least they have
appreciate
pool,
that,
man.
of course.
Exactly. I know what you're saying, though.
But I think some of the time, like, I think with all the money that goes into APA, I think they could do for better tables. I think that they could do for better scoring.
Man, somebody set me up. They sent this guy over here, man. I love this guy.
There was a big problem with the scoring. So every time after a rack, they'd come over and say, "Oh, you're off by 1 inning, and you can't continue play until you fix this." And it's like kind of a
Yeah.
bummer, you know. It
Yeah, I
kind
know
of
what you
distracts
mean.
you from your playing. And
I know what you mean, brother.
otherwise, it was a great event, though. There was a
Good.
few good players there. Chase Stumful, he's playing
I
in
know
this
Chase.
tournament.
Yeah,
Chase plays
Chase.
fantastic.
Yeah, Chase
he really
a good
does.
dude. Yep.
I think he's like a 650 or something. He
Yeah.
really plays like it.
Here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna tell you this so you understand it and just take it for what it is. Forget all that 650,
Oh, I
850.
know,
Right?
I don't
Right?
mean nothing.
That's right. Because when you get up and play them, you know what I mean? If the game was played on paper, then we already know who the champ is.
Yeah, I
right?
agree.
You got
I
to
agree.
get up there and hit the ball, buddy.
I agree. I know that, and
Yeah.
it's just sometimes hard for me to
You know,
realize that.
that's what I'm telling you. It's
Yeah.
like, bro, don't go into a game thinking that. What's
Yeah.
up, Dylan Waugh? You can't think that. If you're defeating yourself before you even get to the table.
I agree.
Oh, this guy's a 650. This guy's an 850. So what? Punch him in the face.
Yeah, I
Hit
know.
him with a couple of racks.
I
and
know,
see what
right?
he does.
Yeah, right? Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's how it always is.
Or hit
It's
him with
just,
good safety.
It's that mental game too,
It's-
you know.
yeah.
And that's when you come up thinking, oh, I'm gonna play this 600 or
Exactly.
650,
Yes.
and that changes your whole. Oh, I'm
Yes,
gonna.
it does.
Especially for those. Well, better players don't do it. Obviously, that's why they're
Right.
better players, because once you're at I think 600 still do it. When
Yeah.
they're playing a worse player, they
Yeah.
slouch. They don't
Right.
play the same game as
You
they
gotta
could.
play the same game. I agree. My friend said, I read this somewhere, you got to be willing to beat your grandmother 100-0 and tell her to double the bet.
I like that.
That's the truth, right?
That's the truth.
No friends when you're playing on the table.
I agree.
Everything's cool when you get off the table.
I agree.
But go for the juggler when they're playing, man.
Mm-hmm.
Punish them. You got to punish them.
It's a tough shot right here.
Yeah, I like the
cross
cross.
it.
I like the cross. That 8-ball's a big, we call them gates. back
Big
home.
ball, yeah.
Yeah. I
What do you
just
call
met
that? A
this guy.
sidebar? Or
We call them
side-
gates.
What do they call it in when they're playing one pocket? Sideboards.
Oh, sideboards. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
sideboards.
Yeah.
That's the big.
That's funny you say. This great one pocket player I call. He called them gates. He said, "Cause it's the gates to heaven."
That's true. I thought he nailed that cross bank when he hit it. I really thought he hit that good.
He did hit it. He did hit it. But he wouldn't have had no shape. And now Brent just slides across the table.
Yeah, I
He's
wonder if
good
he's
money.
going to draw this back a little more to try and get a better shape, or if he's just going to. The 8 goes
Well,
inside. I don't
yeah.
think he's going to do too much with
Yeah,
it. That's a good shot.
That's good. Yep. Now if you do, I think you just play it. Well, the angle that he has.
For me, I personally, I don't like these shots
Right.
because I feel like I can always go too far, but I
Yeah.
never go too short.
Here's the thing. Ernesto Dominguez, one of the fantastic players I used to work with.
Mm-hmm.
He says, hit the 8-ball
Oh, wow.
with your cue ball, right?
That's
hit your 8-ball,
powerful.
right?
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing, because if you see how
wow.
he got in the middle and didn't hit. So if you hit the 8-ball, you know where it's going.
Yeah.
Or at least you'll be in the vicinity where to make the shot.
Well, it'll be
that's the thing.
playable.
That's what he would say. He said because you try to avoid it. What do? You hit it with no direction, you're safe. He used to do that, and it used to come true all the time.
Wow.
Every time a player didn't do it, he'd be like,
See?
yeah,
Okay.
that's a super smart guy.
That's a wonderful tip.
Yeah.
I'll have to use that.
Yeah.
I
Hit
love
it.
playing balls into the side pockets. I think anyone who can really play balls into the side pocket well is a
They
great
control
player.
the game, exactly.
And a player I think that does that was a fantastic shot.
Go
Really
ahead,
punched
Brent.
that out
Yeah,
good.
I like that.
A really fantastic player that plays the side pockets fantastically is Justin Bergman. Justin is a great
Big
player.
shout out to the Iceberg, man.
Oh, man.
That
One
was
of the
my
best
guy.
position players, in my opinion.
That's my guy. That's a fact. Justin could, man.
Well, I love how
Iceberg, baby.
he runs all over the table. He'll be here, and then he'll hit it to somewhere you never even guess. You
Yeah,
know?
nah,
And
man.
it's
That guy is a.
stone cold killer, man.
Bergman, man. He's a beast, man.
See if he pockets this 9-ball. Ooh, you think he hit it? Yeah, hit
See,
it.
that's know why?
I think he put spin on it.
And you don't hit it with the same stroke like you hit the other balls.
I agree.
Because you're like, it's a 9-ball. I gotta make
Yeah.
it. Can't do that, man. You
Yeah.
put unnecessary pressure on yourself. Mm-hmm. That's what's gonna happen.
Well, one thing that I've been trying to do, especially on my 9-balls, 7, 8, 9,
Yeah.
I always try to just hit them with center high, or center low.
There you go.
And not try to put too much spin on them or too much, because these balls will reject pockets at
Yes,
fast
sir.
speeds with spin on them. So
I get you. I moved the wrong one. All right, 4-4. That's the score. Race to 3. I'm sitting here
Wow.
with a world-renowned commentator, my man, Mr. Owen Pinkerton. He's in the building.
I don't know about that.
Hey, bro, you like pool. You know about pool. You talk your stuff, bro.
I love pool.
That's
Yeah,
good.
This is a good race so far. 4-4.
Yeah, I love it. I want. The only way I like to see a blowout is if a guy just runs 7 racks.
Well, see, that's kind of what happened when I just played Landon. He really, he would not give me a shot. His brakes were fantastic.
Yeah.
His brakes are hard. He hits them so hard.
hits them hard,
but he
right?
hits them accurately. He didn't scratch one time in the side pocket.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
he's just, I was just very impressed with his whole.
He's a good player, bro.
Well, you know, I kind of got in my head he wasn't going to play that good because and I shouldn't have. That was a silly
See?
thing for me to think of. But a couple people, they were telling me when he played on the stream table, he didn't play as well, like he was missing balls. And, you know, I think that might be an aspect of it being the stream table and
We
it being
say
these
that.
different balls. And,
Yeah.
But I think that got into my head a little bit.
I'm going to tell you what happened. Riley Atkins played phenomenal.
I heard he did. I heard he played
Riley
really
Atkins
great
played,
saves.
listen, bro, he played phenomenal.
Did he?
Yes, he did.
I believe it.
And every time Landon made a mistake, Riley punished him, and then Riley didn't make mistakes. Riley ran out.
Yeah.
So he put the heat on him. He never let the heat off. It was a great match.
See, and I think that's one thing I've noticed about Landon. He's really a rhythm player. Once he gets into that rhythm and he starts going.
If he gets into the rhythm, you're in trouble. But he can defend himself until he gets there. That's what I say. He can defend himself till he gets there. A lot of rhythm players, you throw them out their rhythm. If they're a fast player, that player, you throw them out, they can't recover. He can play a decent enough game to come back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm sorry. Mitch, we got a ton of new faces out here, bro. I'm thinking it's 25, 30 new faces. I love it.
Yeah, it's wonderful. I met that guy over in the pink shirt playing on 31.
Oh, he's cool. Yeah, that's Landon Menberg.
I watched him play a little bit. He plays good. We played some together. And
good. I love it.
Very nice guy. We've been talking.
See, that's what I like that you said that. That's what I'm talking about. That's what this – listen, the problem with Team USA is you said Team USA. These guys never play together. You throw them in the heaviest competition available in the Moscone Cup, and you expect them to play as a team. Because in their mind, pool is a single sport. You don't have to have a team.
Yeah.
But if you play together like the JIC and you get to know your partners, this is what I can say. I could walk up to Brent after this match and be like, you play like a donkey. You didn't pause, you didn't do this, and he's not going to get mad at me. He's going to know that I want him to be better. So he's going to go back and look. Yeah. That's the difference. That's what Team USA needs.
Well, that's one thing that I've always heard people say, and you know all the old heads that play, and they're fantastic, and they're so nice, and they back in the day they wouldn't tell you nothing.
Oh no,
you know?
No secrets.
But nowadays it's a little easier for them to
Listen, bro. Let me tell you right now. You guys got it the best.
Oh yeah.
There's instruction.
YouTube.
There's YouTube, and the pros are like, hey man, I'm not going to grow if this. So the information is more available.
I think that's the best thing that there could be,
Yeah,
and that's why you see so many good players nowadays.
Younger.
Because that's the thing. Back in the day, it was a Lubatera.
Yeah, that's my man. That's my boy, Sal Batera.
Love.
Joe, shout out to Son of a Gun. That's my dude.
And then the Bull. I can't remember.
The Bull.
The Bull. He played on a Moscone. I remember watching him play in the Moscone Cup. I don't remember names that well.
All right.
It's nicknames, but.
What up, Gia?
I know like Nick Barner,
Oh, Kentucky Colonel, those guys.
Oh, yeah, all those guys, all those old guys.
Nick Barner can straight up play, bro.
Oh, I think he's one of the best of all time.
You better believe that.
I think he's a fantastic position player.
That guy knows pool, bro.
Yeah. What's he going to do here?
That's why he had more world titles than a lot of people. Now, the only thing, that's good. I didn't see the 8-ball, so I thought he just settled for that shape on a 9. I was like, not for my money, buddy.
Yeah, I thought he might. He's really playing quite conservatively, but in a good way. Like he's really not trying to power the cue ball on the table.
That's good.
And that was a fantastic shot. Yeah. He got off the rail just enough so that he's not in an uncomfortable position.
That's the thing you want. You don't want to be on that rail, man.
Oh no. That's what all the pros will tell you. You ever watch the pros? They're never on the rail.
That'll get you broke all over the country, buddy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Got to stay off the rail.
Good shots. Finished out there, 5-4.
There you go.
Brent's playing pretty good. Watching him here, he's really playing good under pressure.
And he's his game has arisen.
Really?
Yeah, arisen. I think he got a ball and a half better since we started.
That's a lot.
Yes,
that's really considerable.
Yes, it is. He already was a good player.
Yeah.
But playing Payne and there's just a ton of good players. If you don't raise yourself to that level, you're going to get left.
Beat. Yeah.
What up, hey? Warrior Princess in the building. Haley Marion, what's going on, my girl? Hope you are good. We miss you. But we know you got school and stuff. You got to do your thing.
Now, one thing I noticed that I really like is the Dynaspheres that they use on the TV table. I think these are really a pretty set of pool balls that they use, and I think Shane likes these ones. I think he's sponsored by them.
Yep. I say it right now. Dynasphere has been with us since day one. They are fantastic. They're fantastic balls. I haven't heard any complaints about them, so that's a deciding factor.
Well, to me, they really look very quality.
They are quality.
And most people are scared to go away from Aramith or even Cyclop was a big deal a few years ago, but I've heard those crack pretty easy.
Crack. You know what? I'm not here to down nobody's product. They put a lot of money in pool. They did their thing. Were they the best product? You know?
Oh, yeah. They sponsored a lot of what? Like
Yes,
U.S. Bar
did.
Table Championships.
Tons of pool.
Oh, man, yeah.
Put their money where their mouth is.
Love Cyclop as a company.
Yeah, for sure.
As a company. They're a great company for pool.
For sure.
But that cue ball is really nice looking. You don't really see blue on a cue ball very often. I seen they were just doing I think it was maybe a U.S. Open or something, but they switched the cue ball to I think it was a blue dot, like an Air Myth, but it was like a measle blue dot. I'd never seen that before.
Right.
But you don't see it that often either,
No.
It's kind of interesting. People are more accustomed to the red.
They want what they want.
Well, I was a little surprised when I came and found out that they were using measle balls instead of red circles. I thought that was going to be because, red circles play way different than measles, in my opinion.
Right.
I think they're, what are they, a little heavier or lighter? I can't remember which one. Just by like
one.
a 0.3 of a gram or something like that. But it's enough of a difference to notice it,
Anything's enough of a difference if you're used to something.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's one thing that I've noticed around here. I've been noticing like more when you get better at pool, you start to notice things that you didn't before, like lighting.
Is that everything?
How the table rolls. Wow, that's a great shot right there. He rolled
Brent's
that ball
hitting
in.
Yeah.
He's really in stroke now.
No, I know what you mean. Yeah, you become.
Oh yeah.
You become. Yeah.
Because when I play at my house, I got a bar box, and the lighting in there is horrible.
Yeah.
So I think I see the cuts differently there than I would, when there's good lighting, and I think that's been throwing me off.
I like that plug. You want to see them right? Get a Littman light. Boom.
Oof. Love Littman lights. Those are good lights. They look beautiful
That's my
too.
Man. You better believe it.
Well, have you seen Shane's setup?
Yeah, I've seen Shane's setup.
Oh my gosh, I love it. It's beautiful. It's just an empty pool room, 2 little spectator chairs, and he just slams balls in all day long.
Yep. That's right, Mitch.
I love those practice sessions. Those are fantastic.
Yeah.
I just watch those and try to emulate what he does. He starts out usually shooting long shots, and then he switches to.
I watched Shane shoot his little
running
preparation.
9-ball.
Look at this guy. This guy is stroking him, boy.
He's really hitting them good. He's really confident.
Nobody told him that was a hard shot. Nobody told him that was a hard shot, so he doesn't know. He's fired up.
Play this? Oh my gosh! Wow!
Boy.
Wow!
You can tell he's feeling it.
He didn't even. I didn't really see a great safe there.
I know.
But I mean, it doesn't matter. He's just firing at everything.
Yeah.
What's he gonna do with the 6?
You gotta shoot the 5 first.
I know. But I just mean, where's he gonna go?
Can't you just shoot a stop shot?
I don't think it goes.
It don't go right here?
Does it look like it?
All day. With your driver's license, buddy.
I know. Maybe I need glasses. What's
yeah,
the
bro.
here?
It's okay.
I feel like Danny DiLiberto in the booth.
Let me tell you something, bro. You left Danny. That guy was incredible.
Very knowledgeable, but I think
No. Did you see him play? Did you ever see him play?
I don't think I need to watch
Did you
Max's
ever see him play?
matches.
Exactly. That's what I'm gonna help you before you say that. Like, yeah, Danny's. We know he's past his prime.
I wasn't gonna say like.
No. I know what you meant.
Man,
that guy was a monster, bro. Yeah, I'm telling you.
I believe
so
it.
he's one of the old heads you need to check out. Like, he was a monster, man.
Awesome. Yeah, I never really watched him play. I mean, he wasn't. He's not one that comes up very often.
Huh? That's it. Oh, that. Good. Yeah. No, Danny was a monster, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I just seen all the time I watch his commentary on one pocket, and he seems to call it the wrong shots, but I think it's just because he can't see very well, He can't see that the ball goes into the pocket,
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
But still, when he calls the right shot, it's the right shot,
Right. No, he calls. If you have Mary, you have to turn off your turn off the CC, the captions, and then you won't see anything. You won't see any commentary. This is Brent Worth and Dalton. That's who's playing.
That was a tricky play right there. You had to kind of roll that ball, get behind the 7.
No, I get you. I'm just helping this lady out.
Oh,
Just turn off the closed captioning, and you won't see any writing. Excuse me. Who is this?
I don't know.
Yeah. And here we go.
Good shot there.
Yep. Handling his business.
He's a little straighter than I would have liked. I think he's just going to stun it up, though, and then take the. I don't know.
You don't go back and forth there?
I don't want to hit the 9 ball. I just slide up here, just like that. Because then he actually hit that really good because now he has an angle so he doesn't have to go around the table. I like that a lot better.
Yeah.
He really had to put a good stroke on that ball. In pressure situations, it's kind of hard to do that sometimes. And he did it really well there. Well, he's down one game, 5-4. If it was Hill, or if it was 6-5, I think it might have been a little different. His stroke might have let up a little bit, but he's really hitting them good still.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that I kind of struggle with sometimes. I'll stand up a little bit, or my stroke will go a little bit when I'm in pressure situations.
That's what happens. You have to have a
that's why I need to get better routine. At that. I agree. Oh yeah, that's huge, and I really need to work on that because.
Good for you, man.
I've seen whenever I see Federer, it's perfect, super slow stroke. That was a great out by.
You seen Coach? You ever talk to
Dalton?
You don't know. Yeah, Dalton. That's
55. 5-5. Wow, that's a great match.
Yeah, 55.
And I like that cue he's shooting with. It's pretty interesting looking.
Is.
I've never seen a cue like that.
I like it.
Wonder what kind of cue that is.
I like Dalton's whole little style.
Looks like he's shooting with a Synergy shaft on there. Q-Tech makes great products. Carbon fiber, I think, is the way to go, in my opinion. I mean, it's all up to your
wood,
opinion,
man. Wood.
You know?
Oh, guys, wood.
I like wood. I love the feel of wood. I used to have a Cognisetti.
Ooh, there you
Cogs. I love Cogs with all
Joey
my heart.
Gold.
Love Joey Gold.
Yeah, that's a good cue, buddy.
Just a simple one, you know, but it hit a ton, man. It's fantastic.
Them cues are fantastic.
Couldn't draw the ball with it.
Right.
So the carbon fiber just takes away the feel and gives me all the draw that I'd ever want in my life.
You better believe
it. Know?
Yep.
But it could be a tip size thing too, maybe. I don't know. I never really tried a skinnier shaft.
No, it's the carbon fiber.
I think they really transfer the energy better.
That's exactly what it does. Who sent this smart guy over to the stream, man? Who sent this smart guy over here? This Owen Pinkerton. Somebody's trying to set me up out there. You got it, Mary. Somebody's trying to set me up. This guy knows too much.
Well, the reason I noticed that is because the tip never seems to go down.
Right.
Because I don't think the energy destroys the tip and really smashes it down like a wood shaft, you know.
Well, there you go. All right, Brent has to kick for his life here.
It's a very tough shot. He's tree-topped right now.
He's pushing. He's going to push to a jump.
No, he's going to push to the cut. I don't know if I like that. I wouldn't.
I think Dalton shoots it, but where's the tangent line lead him off the one?
Right into the 8-ball.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's going to have to hit it with spin, but I don't like hitting it with spin from that distance.
I think Dalton hits this ball juicy and gets out. No problem, Mary.
You think so?
Yeah, he can hit this ball juicy and spin this ball and go.
I know. That's what I was thinking, but it's a tough shot.
You got to get nasty.
If it was on the rail, it'd be a lot easier, but with this shot, I mean, you really have to hit this good.
I think he's going to hit it good. I think my man Dalton is out here. Is 66.
But that's another great thing about those carbon fiber shafts because there's no deflection. You aim right at it. Ooh, he gave it back.
Brent's going to cut this ball right in.
That's smart. If he misses this, hangs it. But if he makes it, then
firing
he's done.
straight at it. Yeah. He put him in a bad trap.
We'll see if he can handle it.
He put him in a bad trap, Owen.
See, that's tough shot. I just think under the pressure, that's a hard shot to make, you know.
Yeah.
Especially trying to juice it up with inside. I just think that's a low percentage shot, you know.
Hey, Professor Mitch, I'm going to let you and Professor Owen, y'all could talk all about carbon and wood and transfer of fiber before they run you guys off the street. I got you, Mitch. That's my guy. Mitch is a very smart guy.
This ended up pretty good for Brent here. He missed the ball and he got safe off this, so he's gonna have to find a good kick. Looks like he's still looking at it. I think one rail I think is the right shot.
Yeah.
But where does the one ball go? You got to make sure you hit a rail here after, and maybe trying to play.
Maybe Karam's a 6-in.
I don't know. We'll see what he does. Ooh, the Karam shot, is that what you're thinking?
Maybe Karam's a 6-in.
I think he might have tried it, but he just missed it.
Exactly.
Let's see where this ball goes. Sitting inside, right on the rail.
Yeah.
Perfect speed.
I take that. Listen, I'm going to tell you a secret. If I get lucky, I'm not giving you no hand wave. I'm not doing nothing. I'm going to go shoot the next ball.
I think if you do that, it distracts you. You know, I think more times than not when you give him a hand wave,
you don't mean it.
You miss. I don't know. I think he puts him under the 9 here, maybe. Puts him under the. I think that'd be the right shot. He's hitting it hard. Put him under. Oof.
Yeah, he left B Wizzy open. That's a problem.
I like thinning that ball and going under those balls.
You know why I love pool? because there's
So
20
many
million
different
ways.
shots, yeah.
20 million ways to play things. Styles make fights, just like in a fight, right?
Yeah.
So if you're a defensive person, you can bury them under cue ball.
Yeah.
Or you're tricky. Like I've seen people put their 3 cushion knowledge onto.
Oh man, those 3 cushion players, those
That's
old
what Efren
Filipino
used to do.
players
Yeah.
are fantastic with that 3 cushion.
You leave them shots that you don't think it can happen, and then
Then they'll kick 3 rails into
Yep.
the ball perfectly.
and you're done.
Wow, that's a great shot from Brent. As long as he gets on this ball, he's looking a little thin
No
on it.
bueno.
I bet he thins this, puts him under the stack. That's always my play here. I don't know.
See, you just gave up. You gave up all your action. You said thin and put under the stack.
That's why I can't get no one pocket action
I
here.
know you can. You just said thin and put under the stack.
I don't know. I'm asking. I'm hoping to play a few people today. But
Oh, bro, you listen.
We'll see.
Listen. If I can, there's tons of people here who play.
Oh, I
Tons
know.
of one pocket players and
yeah.
stuff, and you don't have to jump out the window. You can play. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah,
Do what makes yourself comfortable.
I don't even mind playing Landon or Joey for
You can do that. Whatever you want to do.
whatever, But like,
Right.
just to learn, Like
I
I don't
got
know
you.
if those
I got
guys would
you.
be the best to play one pocket against because
Joey
I'm
can
sure
play.
they're not.
They
Joey
can,
plays
they
pretty
can
good
play.
one pocket.
Yeah, and so does Landon. too.
Ooh, that's an unfortunate
That's gonna hurt
scratch. 3-9 almost tied up, but still
Yeah,
fine.
you're lucky. Do you know Ivo?
I don't think so.
Ivo's on the JIC. You're lucky. That guy plays one pocket.
Yeah.
You'd love to play with him.
Well, I've heard all the guys that I've heard Lazaro Martinez
Yeah,
plays
Laz.
really, really good.
What up? I'm sorry. You know who plays really, really good? This guy Dexter Real. Man, I know him. This guy's a monster, boy.
Yeah.
If I was near him, I wouldn't play him for nothing.
Really? Where's he from?
He's out, man. I think California or Las Vegas somewhere. He's from the land of the hustlers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That guy's big action.
That's awesome. I know there's a lot of
What up, D-Real? That's my man. That's my man.
see what he does here. It's a tough shot. Hit it good. Actually, it wasn't a tough shot. He
Yeah.
just hit that center,
No,
stunned it out.
He's feeling it. He's on the hill, bro. You know what I mean?
He's
5'5",
close, but he feels
5'5".
comfortable.
He's
here
on the
that he's
hill
gonna get to the hill.
to get to the hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like this ball, I just draw back to center table. That's what I like doing. I mean, I've seen Landon play whenever he plays, he just always draws it back
If you
right
get
to the center of the
you
table.
get to the center of the table because you can maneuver from there. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
You can maneuver from
You
there.
can do a lot of stuff. This ball, you just stun it 2
yeah.
rails.
Dex.
And you can go into the thing like that,
Yeah.
and then just play like that into the 8.
I'm going to tell him, I'm going to help my man Owen out. When you say play like that and do like that, only person can see it is me.
Oh, I know. I'm doing that more for you.
All right.
I know.
Help me out.
I mean, not help you out. I just think
No,
it's,
you helping me.
I
He's
just do
helping me
that
out,
stuff.
Dex. This is Owen Pinkerton, right?
Yes.
What's your name?
Yes.
Owen Pinkerton, a real cool dude I just met out here in Iowa. Very knowledgeable about pool, so we're having a good time. Cracking jokes. You know how we do it.
Yeah, it's a big pool here every day. People here all the time. I play with a lot of the same people
I like
all the
this
time,
place,
and
man. This place is phenomenal.
it's good. It's good atmosphere too. Good
Yes.
food too. If you haven't had a chance to eat some food here,
I heard.
I think you should because they have really good everything.
They have good, I think.
They do have good. They have good
Good
cheese
stuff.
curds. They have good anything. It's all fried food,
Nice.
unfortunately, but it's still
Nice.
good. If you're not a fried
Hey.
food fan, it's pretty good.
Hey, it's all good. All right, B Wizzy. You got to get good shape on this 8-ball, buddy.
It's a tough shot. He's taking his time, making sure. I think he's grabbing his extension right now. It's a
That's
good
what you need
choice.
to do.
Making sure. I hate using a bridge myself, that's a new school player type of thing.
That's exactly what it is because you better listen, if you want to learn how to bridge, bro, just play a race
I
with
know.
yourself with the
With the
bridge.
bridge.
Every shot.
I know.
Every shot.
I know. I got to do it. That's the thing. I got to do the stuff I don't want to do to get better. That's what I have to do.
That's what we all have to do, or else
Yeah.
you're not going to get better.
Yep.
You're just going to be the same speed where you at.
Yep. He said I match up well.
That's my man. I told you that's Dex. That's Team Drip.
That was a great shot right there. Really came into the line of the 8 well there. He's just going to do a simple fall shot to the middle of the table.
You know what? A lot of people, I've seen people draw this ball. But
I don't
to
like
me, you go
drawing
to
it.
the rail and just come out.
To the rail?
Yeah.
See, I think that's too much movement.
Go to the rail.
Oh, that's what I meant. Yeah, rail
Yeah.
to the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, but he's stunned.
See what I'm saying?
That's fine.
I don't like that.
It's too long.
You
but
could have got closer to your work.
and see, this is one that I would be nervous about rattling. I'd try to hit this with dead center ball, stroke it really well, and just stay down and no head movement.
You better be still, or you're gonna hit the high-speed wobbles, buddy.
Yeah.
And then you give Dalton to be on the hill.
He's coming onto this ball kind of quick. I think he feels pretty confident that he's going to make it.
Brent.
See, I think he came down on the shot a little quick, in my opinion. I think the other shots, he'd been taking his time a little more.
No, the mistake was not following the cue ball to the rail, to come off the rail to come back to the 9.
Yeah.
He would have been like half table.
Oh,
he
yeah.
would have made that ball.
Well, yeah, no, and I think that ball is makeable. That 9 ball, obviously makeable.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think once he got bad position from the 8 to the 9, that ruined the whole thing.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what you have
went with that shot, too, I think.
Yeah, that's what you have to examine a game. It's not the little stroke you put on that ball. It's because you did not do that. If you follow that 8, you come back, you lease to the side pocket. Lease to the side pocket, he makes that ball.
Well, and that's one thing that I've noticed watching live streams. To us, it looks a lot more obvious, but when you're actually playing, it's not as obvious.
Of course.
You know, and and from seeing it from this way, I feel like my patterns are way better when I look at the table like this instead of looking at it when I'm standing.
Right.
You know.
No, because you're looking at it with the mind, the part of your mind that's observing. You know, when you're playing, the other part of your mind's here.
Yeah, for sure. And when you're nervous, you're. Ooh, that was. I don't.
No,
he's gonna get on the side rail.
I like that shot because he didn't really have. I mean, you could try to get cute. He could win with the bank.
I don't like
but
the
you could
thin
lose
safety.
With the, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you could lose with the safety.
Unless you thin it on the other side, hit it a little fatter.
I don't care who you are. My friend used to say we could start every game from here, and I won't quit.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna leave you that shot.
So this guy around here, his name's George Walters.
Okay.
He plays really good. I don't know if you know who that is.
Nope.
He's a.
Get the cheese. Be whizzy. Be whizzy. Who is he? Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained?
Yes, I am. I'm so entertained, my baby.
Yeah, baby.
Thank you for saving all the butts. Be Wizzy on the hill.
That was a great shot from him. Looks like he's taking his 5-minute break.
Hey, he's really smart.
I think that's a great time to take your 5-minute break. We just moved to the hill, right?
Yeah.
6-5.
You know why? I'm a move to the hill and leave it there for you to think about it.
Oh, yeah. He's going to be sitting there contemplating just what am I going to do? How am I going to keep this guy to 6 and make sure I win my games, you know? And I think this is a good spot for Dalton to be in. Not as good as, I mean, he's not out of it by any means.
No. You make a mistake and Dalton is tied.
I have seen Dalton play good, and I've seen him make a few small mistakes that could be easily fixed.
Yeah.
And
I like his game.
I do like his game. I think he's got a great game.
Yeah. I like his whole, as we would say, his whole steez, his whole style.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah, because he's, he doesn't get super upset. He just moves from shot to shot.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, that's important. I think that's a big deal. I think the attitude and mental game is the biggest part. You can have a good stroke and still play bad, you know.
You can play super bad with a good stroke because you're expecting everything.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as you start, I expect to make this ball. Oh, I should do this. I should do it. No, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
You only should do what you're going to do when you're at the table.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's one thing that I noticed playing these better players. You know, they just take every shot seriously one at a time.
Bro.
Every shot's the same. And if they think it doesn't look good, they get up, relook at it, then get back down, figure out the right shot. And
they reset.
That's why I think this is a fantastic tournament. In my opinion, I got a couple unfavorable draws, but
you got a tough draw, bro.
Playing Joey and Landon, that's pretty tough automatically. I think those two will probably end up being in the final together. There is a lot of good players here.
Yeah, there's a lot. I think it's Riley's turn. I think Riley gets to.
Riley did play you told me he played very well. I didn't get to watch as much of that match as I would have liked.
He didn't play very good. He played phenomenal.
That's awesome.
Phenomenal, bro. It was super. He stuck the rock in the middle of the table every time.
Wow.
The only time it didn't stick, he got kicked away, and he was out. Very, very controlled. Very,
That's
very
awesome.
not methodical, but very just controlled.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing extra.
How was his speed? Was he going slower, or was he just kind of in a good rhythm?
No, it was good rhythm.
That's good.
Good rhythm. It's his rhythm, too. He wasn't extra slow or this and that. He just played the way he normally plays, but he was just, it was just, everything was clicking.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
It's good. Looks like he's back from his 5-minute break. Might have been a little quicker than 5 minutes, but that's okay. Might have just had to go to the bathroom. Looks like this guy's a Predator guy. Interesting.
Yeah.
I love Predators. I like their break cues. I'm not a fan of their playing cues personally, but to each is their own.
What you shoot with now?
I shoot with the Jacoby.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, here I got it right behind me. I'll show it to you. It's one of my favorite cues I've ever owned.
Yeah.
It's a custom one that they do.
Oh, that's sexy.
Yeah,
very
it's
nice. You got the nice little wrap.
Stacked leather, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
I love this cue, man.
Beautiful cue, bro.
It's one of my favorites, because you're never going to see anything like that.
Nope. Exactly.
You know? And
Well, you wait till you see my custom Viking, boy.
you got a Viking?
Oh, it's coming. Yeah, Viking sponsors my tour. You
Oh,
wait till
yeah.
I'm coming with this ridiculous Viking in November.
I've seen some pretty crazy Vikings.
You better believe it.
Yeah.
You better believe American made, baby.
Oh, yeah, awesome.
All right.
Another great company like that is McDermott, you know. They make
Yeah.
great, oof.
Uh-oh, trouble.
Lost the cue ball.
Justin Mowen, you missed a good one, buddy. This pool hall is off the chain. Very nice, clean. There's tons of space for you to shoot. Great food. It's nice, Just. You would love it.
What's he going to do here?
I'd give you the 3 foul. I'd shoot the one up table and freeze you behind that 5-7.
You can 3 foul in this?
In the 18U. You can't 3 foul in 13U.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was playing in the 18.
Yeah, we play real pool.
Oh, I should have 3 fouled. I had a couple chances, I think. I wasn't even thinking about it. Like, I had a couple where I was like, oh, he's probably on 2 fouls or close.
Here's the thing. If he's on 2 fouls, yeah, here's our mindset for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 3 fouling a pro is like 1 in 10.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
they
it's not
kick
going to
and everything's
happen.
so good. So, but if you foul them to get ball in hand so you can run out,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Well, so one thing that I've noticed is one of the better players around here, I think he's like 701, 702, which I just say that as a reference
I got
point.
you, I got
Like,
you.
he's a very good player,
I
very,
understand.
very accomplished. He always tries to 3 foul people just
Exactly.
because he knows he can put them in a spot where they can't get out and he knows they can't kick.
If you can't kick and do that, I'm going to 3 foul you to death.
Yeah, that's one of my problems. I played against Landon, and I just missed a few kick shots, and then he just
That's all it
capitalized
takes,
off
bro.
every shot.
That's all it takes.
See what he's going to do off this 3 ball. He's
I'll
going to
tell
have to
you,
do inside maybe, go off the top rail to the side rail,
Oh, boy.
hit it a little fat,
Yeah.
6 tied up. That's not going to do anything good for him.
He's smiling. So now, to me, this 4 ball is free.
4 ball's free,
It's
but
free because
I play the 5, the safety on the 5 right behind the
Now,
7.
if you play safe, yeah. Well, at least I know you're not out. Now,
Yeah.
watch this move. If you get to a position where you can play the safety, the 5 behind the 7, right? Mm-hmm. Why
You
don't
can break out the
extend it?
6.
There you go, my man.
That's right.
Who sent this guy?
Well, I wouldn't have figured that out without you, buddy, but
Hey, who sent this guy?
I played safe on it.
Nah, that's gonna
That's
gonna
not a
hurt
good
him.
shot.
That's gonna hurt him.
Yeah, that's a
That's gonna
bummer.
hurt him.
On the hill, when your
Yeah.
opponent's on the hill like that, it's tough to find the right
And
decision
now
sometimes.
Brent might play the exact shot that we said. If
Mm-hmm.
he gets shape on that 5, he breaks them balls out, frees you on the back of the 7, and you're in trouble.
I'm going to be honest, I don't think he'll see it.
Brent,
I mean, I realize he's a good player,
I
but
hear what
I
you're
think
saying.
some people would struggle. I think he might just try and take it in the corner.
I don't know, my man. I think he might lock
See?
you right up.
He missed
I'm
it,
gonna
but-
ask him. I think he would have played safe.
I can't believe he missed that ball.
That's because, you know why he missed it? Because he was going
Trying
to
to
play
get
the
shape.
safe. No. He was going to play the safe.
Okay.
I'm going to ask him when he's done. I think he was going to set up to play the safe. Because there's no room.
Yeah. Well, I just think the reason I think is because he got so straight on the ball, you think he's just going to follow it up and try and play the 6 in the other
Sure.
corner.
Okay. All right. B Wizzy is in the house.
B Wizzy's playing some good pool today, let's just
Here
say
we go.
that. He's
Here we
only
go.
made a few mistakes in these last few racks, and
Yep. That'll get you.
they haven't really gone punished, to be honest with you. I think
Right.
here he's just going to – I think he
Roll
got a
up.
bad angle, and he's just going to have to roll up. He's not going to be able to break him out, though.
Yeah, no breakout. But if he leaves the 5 up there, he can do it. Oh.
That was a good drag stroke, but I would have rolled it. I mean, I don't think you have to drag it there. I think that's kind of more inconsistent, you know.
Right.
With a good stroke, though. I mean, it's fine. Kind of put it out in the open there. Kind of a hard kick. Unless he can see the ball.
No, he can see it.
Oh.
Now, what would be nasty?
Oof.
He's
putting it behind
right
it.
there.
That's a fantastic shot right there.
They call him the wizard.
That's the best shot of the match right there. That is the best shot. Because even if he kicks this and makes it, like, what's he going to do with the 6?
Oh, look at this. Look at my man Dalton. Parallel lines. Make it happen.
I really want to see him hit this and run out. I think that'd be
That would be
fantastic.
sweet, bro.
I don't think he will, but I think it'd still
think
be
he will.
interesting. You think he will?
Yeah. I
All
got
right,
faith in
let's
this
see it.
guy.
I hope it's great.
I got
really wanna
faith
see
in
it.
this guy.
It's not a horrible line.
No.
5's right in line with the corner pocket, so as long as he comes into the line of the 5, he should be good. Probably going to hit this with outside. It's pretty natural. A lot of people love to hit this outside.
You got to open that angle up.
Yeah, open that angle up. It's kind of in a bad position because of that 9 ball. You can't really cue it the way I think he wants to.
Well, just hit it with a little pace.
Yeah. You don't want to hang that 5 either.
Yeah.
You really want to get that up.
Hit it with a little pace, my man. Oh.
That was a good safety from...
Yeah. No, B-Wizzy
Brent,
did his job.
so.
He did his job.
Yeah, he did really good there.
Yeah.
He really put him in a good spot. It was a really well thought out shot that he did right there.
Yep. Put him in trouble.
And I think this is looking like it's it, folks. As long as he can stay focused and run these out, I think he's going to finish this out. That's a good stroke he put on that ball. Really put a lot of spin, but he's going to get straight.
Don't get flat.
He's going to get straight.
I think he's all right.
It don't matter. You just put another stroke on it like that. You see, this guy's got stroke for days, man.
Yeah, no, he does.
That's
Wizzy can do it.
That's one of my problems. He's playing for the side. That was a good shot.
Yep.
Just plays right into the line of that 8. Right into the line of the 9.
Exactly.
And this is good because he can just roll the ball here. He doesn't have to do anything crazy with the cue ball.
Don't leave yourself far. Don't.
You don't want to cut this in because then you go towards the 9 a little bit. He hit it good. He's on the wrong.
No, he's good. He's good. He's on the right
close.
side. Nope, he's good.
He's good.
Yeah.
Oh, he
good. He can shoot it to the right side of the pocket.
He'll just stun it kind of. Or he'll shoot it right towards.
He can roll it right to the right side of the pocket and let the cue ball go right past the side. See?
Oh wow, he had more pocket than I thought.
Yeah, that's what I
thought he'd have to kind of cheat it a little bit.
No, he was good.
No, that's a great shot. He got really good on that.
Good money. All right, you guys, this is the last stream of the night for today. We'll be back tomorrow. My man Owen Pinkerton is in the house for sure. Brent Worth defeats the very game Mr. Dalton. That was a great game. We'll be back tomorrow with all the action that you can stand. Get the wire, baby. We shall return. Anybody want to say hello to or anything? Your sponsors or anything, or your old pool or whatever?
No, I'm not really sponsored by anyone.
Well, if you're out there, you better pick my man Owen Pinkerton up. Hit me up. I'll be his agent. Hit this man up. All right, we'll see you guys later.